Hi, my name is Gary Wapner. I'm the director of the Save the Colorado River campaign. We are going to talk a little bit today about one of our campaigns called No New Dams and Diversions. So why would we want no new dams and diversions on the Colorado River? Well, what's wrong with the Colorado River? First, it is the most dammed, drained, and diverted river on the planet. In fact, in the Colorado River Delta, where it used to meet the Sea of Cortez, the entire river is drained bone dry. 5 trillion gallons of water per year drained out. And that's by cities and farmers all up and down the Colorado River Basin, from Denver to Los Angeles and beyond. The Grand Canyon is in severe decline because of all the dams and diversions. There's multiple endangered fish in the Colorado River. Climate change is a huge specter. All of the climate change scientists are predicting that there'll be even less water in the river as climate change intensifies. But perhaps the craziest thing is that there are even more dams and diversions planned. So in other words, the river's already drained dry, but there's cities and other entities trying to get even more water out of it. This is just one example of how badly the Colorado River is drained. This image is in Grand County, Colorado, which is right at the headwaters of the Colorado River in Rocky Mountain National Park. This is where the river meets Hot Sulphur Springs, which is a town about 50 miles downstream from Rocky Mountain National Park. The river used to have this much water in it, 550,000 acre-feet, but because of diversions of water over to the Front Range of Colorado, northern Colorado, and the Denver metro area, it now has only 70% of the water in it. And there's 2 more proposed big dams and diversions that would take it down to 80% would be depleted. So only 20% of the water would be left in the river if these dams would get built. Right now there's only 30% of the water left in the river. This is kind of the ecological annihilation of a river system when that much water has been drained out. Here is just a list of the proposed dams and diversions, and I'll go through these very quickly. There's several in Colorado. The 2 I just talked about, the Windy Gap Ferning Project and the Moffett Collection System Project. One in northern Colorado, one over on the Wolf Creek Reservoir over on the White River, one down, a couple down in Maroon and Castle Creek near Aspen. Others that were proposed in the Colorado Water Plan. There's a big one in Wyoming, an expansion of the Fontenelle Dam and Reservoir, and there's others proposed on the Green River. In addition, in the upper basin in Utah, there's the Lake Powell Pipeline, which is a huge proposed diversion. There's some Navajo water rights transfers that the tribes are thinking about, and the state of Utah said it wants to put a dam on every river in the state. Down in New Mexico, there's a proposal for the Gila River diversion, and the lower Colorado River Basin in Arizona and some other states, Native Americans are trying to get even more water out of the river. For a total, at least 260,000 acre-feet of water are proposed to be drained out of the Colorado River. And so our policy is no new dams and diversions. The river's already drained dry. If you take any more water out of the river, you're going to take it from someone else that's already diverting it. So you can think of it as a zero-sum game. But it's actually even worse than a zero-sum game. It's what we call a negative-sum game. Because the river is decreasing in water supply due to drought and climate change, there's even going to be less water to divide up over time. So it makes absolutely no sense to drain even more water out of this river. So our policy is no new dams and diversions, and we work throughout the Colorado River Basin, especially in the upper basin, to try to stop dams and diversions, including in the permitting process and including in court if we have to. So what can you do to help? One is go on our website, savethecolorado.org, and sign up for our newsletter. You will stay engaged. You can also stay engaged on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. And you can also join our team. Please consider donating to Save the Colorado right on our website. And so we're going to continue to give you updates via YouTube. That's just a little bit of a summary of our policy about no new dams and diversions. Thanks for watching today. Have a good day.